I'm so hollow, baby. I'm so hollow. I'm so hollow. I'm hollow because
That song.
yeah, it's Goodbye My Lover by James Blunt. I'm hollow because yesterday Liverpool tickled my balls ever so slightly and then ended up winning in the last minute. And today Rashford really tickled my balls. Let's not get cancelled. Let's start the show.
Yes. Hello, guys. Welcome back to Armchair Gaffers. I'm not Dan. I look slightly different, but
A bit wider.
just go with it. A bit wider,
A bit darker.
a bit darker.
Yeah, a lot more P&P.
Yeah. I am
Even
the
the
Jeremy
laptop.
Doku.
The laptop's black as well.
Yeah,
Yeah, the laptop's.
There we go. Wow, black.
I'd have a fancy MacBook.
BLM.
Yeah, BLM.
It's all right.
BLM. Black laptops matter.
Come on.
Just imagine that I am Dan. A bit less suave. A bit less. I don't talk as well. However,
I'm gonna say something. Yeah, Dan is a fraud, a charlatan.
Right.
He's no. Let me speak, SB.
I was gonna say it's gonna be like less biased because he doesn't support United, but
No,
fraud.
Dan is some of his guys. If you listen to what Dan actually says, his opinions, they're horrible. Yeah, yeah. He's a good anchor. Yeah, fantastic host.
Anchor.
Yeah, but his takes stink. I'm done.
yes, guys, welcome back to Armchair Gaffers. You're watching me, myself, LaTJ, SB, Mr. Wrong and Strong, Jess. It's been a big week.
Yeah, before we get there, I got something I want to ask you guys.
Please.
Now we got a bit of money now, so we got props.
Oh yeah, we got lights everywhere now.
Yeah.
So shout out the studio. TGFBG.
So
I
guys,
can't see what it says.
let's rank these cups in order of which is the best to the worst, okay? So what I've got here, guys, is the Premier League, FA Cup, Drink Cup, English Super Cup, Europa League, Conference League, Club World Cup, European Super Cup. So we're going to rank them in order to from the best. I haven't put the Champions League in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
Yeah, the Champions League
was
is
there a
there.
trick?
Just pretend that
Was
it's
it-
The
after.
Champions League is there.
Yeah.
But that's
So-
gonna be number one anyway.
So out of all these competitions, which is number one? Let's start from the worst because we're negative people.
Yeah.
So out of all these competitions, which is the worst one? Now I'm gonna say right away, the Club World Cup is the worst one.
You're crazy. You get the gold badge for that.
Yeah,
You
but
lot don't know about that though.
but let me just say, neither do you.
Of course we do, bro. You don't remember Cristiano with the gold badge in the middle?
But can I just say, yeah?
Them man don't know about that. That's why they don't like them
You're
competitions.
officially the
there.
best
You
team
understand?
in the world.
Can I just say,
Yeah.
yeah? So
They don't know about that, though.
And to get there, you have to win a big cup, right?
Champions League.
You win the Champions League, and then you go and play Beijing Guizhou
No.
and Palmeiras.
You play the rest of the continents of the
Vissel
world.
Kobe.
You play Vissel Kobe
There's Champions League.
and New Adelaide Saints.
No, but you got to
Al
understand. Yeah,
Nassr.
the hardest thing is to qualify for it as a European team because you have to win the Champions
What I'm saying, in
League.
terms
But
of
you lot don't know. You lot can't get into the club.
SB,
To get
it's not
that
about
badge.
me today.
'Cause
Please,
you know why
brother,
it's
for
mad,
once,
yeah,
just
yeah, bro.
relax.
If they had this gold badge ever, bro, they'll be at what's that? The armory. You look cool.
Yeah, the armory.
You'll be standing up, queuing up like that, bro, for that badge, bro.
To be fair, I think the only British club to never win the Club World Cup whilst participating was Chelsea. They got beaten by
No,
Club.
United back in 1999, year 2000, after they won the Champions League.
Did they get beaten as well?
Yeah, but back then it was sponsored by Coca-Cola, and I remember you guys went there and you didn't win it.
Bro, who cared about football in the 90s?
Alan Shearer.
No one even had.
Darren Anderton.
No one had gold. They didn't have the gold crest then.
Okay, they didn't.
That's what we're playing for, the gold crest.
But Chelsea didn't win it. Who beat them?
Corinthians, I think.
Oh yeah, but you're laughing. Oh, Vizil, Kobe, and this, bro. There's
SB,
good teams,
please,
bro.
for once, brother, just
They're
get
good
off my
teams.
case,
South
bro,
American
big man.
teams are good
Please,
teams,
let me
bro.
live
But anyways,
today.
The list.
It's my son's birthday in 10 months. Let me enjoy this.
The list. Because we're never gonna.
So,
finish.
what's the bottom of the list? What do you guys think?
Conference.
Community Shield.
You're saying the conference. You're saying Community Shield.
Yeah.
I can't say the conference because we're in it right now. So
Oh, yeah.
Because my team win the Community Shield or the English Super Cup as I call it, I'm gonna say that's not the worst. I'm putting the Drink Cup as the worst one.
What's
the
the drink
EFL?
cup?
EFL.
Did you not see how Liverpool was celebrating the other day?
Yeah.
About winning it.
Just get out of the tunnel, lads.
That
You
EFL
won
cup,
the cup.
has got heritage, pure heritage. Remember when it was called the Carling Cup?
Yes, and the Worthington Cup. Remember that one?
I was too young.
Worthington Cup
I was
first.
too-
It was
too
something
young.
before. Yeah, no, it was. Then he went
But
to
when it was the
Carabao.
Carling Cup, I used to. Do
Heritage.
you remember the intro as well?
Nope.
Like that,
Middlesbrough winning it one time.
Yeah,
won the
man.
final.
Portsmouth won it.
Shout out Stuart Downing.
Come on, bro.
Um,
Heritage. First cup that you winning.
Okay, so
Well-
you're saying the Community Shield is the worst cup, yeah?
It has to
Yes.
be. All the
Okay.
Community Shield is like it's the warm up act.
Okay,
It's a nice game in the summer.
Yeah.
cool. So Community Shield at the bottom, and then I'm saying it's either Conference League or EFL Cup. What are you guys saying?
I think it's got to be European Super Cup after that.
See, I hate that cup because the winner, like obviously the Champions League winner
I don't like that one.
versus Sevilla.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
I don't care for it.
Me neither.
No one watches it.
That's worse than the Community Shield. I reckon.
You know what I'd
And-
rather-
and it's European. It's
Yo, I'd rather watch the DFB, no German Super Cup.
because bro, who wants to watch the Champions League team work the European?
And do you know what's
the Europa
awful about the
League?
European Super Cup? That
But they play
but
in Saudi Arabia.
No, have you seen the stadiums that they play in?
It's a bit dodgy, isn't it?
What running
Other than,
tracks?
other than Saudi Arabia, they'll play in like the 4th biggest stadium in Denmark.
Yeah, it's poor, man.
We're all about who's going to give them the most money.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. So fuck it. We're gonna say lowest cup is the English Super Cup, Community Shield, and then the European Super Cup.
Have
Yeah.
a pen or anything to just write?
Do you know what? I had a pen.
Marker, so we can remember. You don't. It's fine. Let me hold it. Done.
Right back.
Conference. So,
Okay, cool. Back, guys at home, feel free to join in and give us your thoughts on this. Sorry if we're going a bit left field with this, guys, but I just want to know if you're playing me, keep it on the low.
why did he make that song? Obviously, when I was young, I used to sing it a lot.
Oh baby,
Now I'm older.
you don't want to know.
Why would you not want to know that your beanie's?
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, it's a bit
So we're
much.
saying,
Yeah.
Someone cussed
1,
me
2,
last
3,
week that I
4,
didn't know
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
the group that you guys were talking about.
Yeah, that was crazy though, man.
Yeah,
So I'm not
that's
even
wild.
gonna
I'm not gonna lie, that was wild.
I'm not even going to ask you to sing the song.
You don't know that song?
I know the song.
Oh,
I just I
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
know.
Teach, yeah.
don't know who sings it. I'll be real.
So in 9th place we got the Community Shield,
Yes.
and then what's after that? Europa Conference.
Super
No,
Cup.
no, Super
Oh,
Cup.
Super Cup
Super Cup.
in 8th, and then in 7th place.
Get a lot of breathing. Just zoom out a bit, yeah.
I think it's got to be either Club World or Conference. But you know
Conference,
what?
conference, man.
Conference,
It's
man.
not a debate.
Should I tell you?
For Aston Villa,
no,
bro.
should I
What's
tell you why the
going on
conference is
here,
lit
bro?
though? Let me tell you why the conference is lit, right?
Right, got a little
You see, with the Europa League, you get all the drop downs from the Champions League. The Conference League, you get all the drop downs from the Europa League.
Do you?
So you get all the
AEK Athens.
you get the you get
Panathinaikos.
Ajax, Roma,
Red Star.
Red Star, Cervena, Cerveda.
Yeah.
And what I love about the
Cervena,
conference
Cerveda.
is I clocked this from Aston Villa being in it. We played a team in
Poland.
in Serbia. We played a team in Poland, but we played a
Yeah.
team in Serbia called Zrinski Mostar.
Lovely.
The Europa League's a bit too good for this, but they had one stand.
That's what it's all about.
One stand. There was like an ambulance team.
Yeah.
They parked their ambulance behind the grounds. They just sat on top of it, couple beers.
Heritage.
Heritage, man.
Just
and
watch
you know
it
what, yeah, I'm here for
I'm here
that.
for it as well.
That's what the Europa League used to be.
Yeah.
The Conference League now is where you're going to find these Serbian builders.
For real, like for me, that's real life.
That's real life.
Do you know what I'm
real-
saying?
Because that's the majority of the footballing world.
Yeah.
In Europe.
I like that. So
Yes.
I'm gonna remove Conference League.
Yeah.
yeah.
'cause You've done well.
Yeah,
Thank
well
you,
done.
thank you,
Listen,
thank
if I ever need
Club-
a legal
Club
aid.
World Or EFL. No, EFL. Sorry, the gold. Leave the gold.
Okay, so
No, leave the gold.
yeah,
Dutch.
EFL, yeah,
Yeah, EFL again.
and then Club World Cup was number 6.
I don't.
I think we're getting into the big leagues now.
I think Club World Cup's like number 2 or 3, but that's just
Really?
Bro, the gold badge. Bro.
Okay, cool. So Conference League will be number 6.
Yeah.
So in last place we got Community Shield.
Yes.
Then we got European Super Cup.
Yes.
Then we got the EFL Cup,
Yes.
and then we got the Conference League.
Yes.
So now what we got left is the Premier League,
FA Cup.
FA Cup, Europa League,
Yeah.
Club World Cup, and the Champions League.
Yeah. Next is the FA Cup.
FA Cup, yeah. In fifth.
No. I'm sorry, but like I'm old school in it. I'm old school.
Okay, Europa League.
I've like
You
I think
qualify for the Europa League by winning the FA Cup, don't you?
Yes, the FA Cup gets you in.
No, not anymore. Oh no, you do.
Yeah, the FA Cup gets you in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how can
Okay,
it
so
has
yes,
to be
yeah.
better
So it
than
has to be sorry, and then Europa League.
I don't know how the Club World Cup has gotten this high.
the gold crest.
I'm just going with SB. So now, yeah,
The PR
One-
for the Club World Cup
Chelsea
is
fans
One,
will
2 and
know,
3.
United fans will know.
Premier League,
Liverpool
Champions
fans will
League,
know.
or the Club World Cup.
It's a tricky one.
Bear in mind, the Club World Cup is now changing too.
It's a tricky one.
Oh yeah, Club World Cup, but it's not yet.
Now, Club World Cup in third,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, third.
and the Premier League in second,
Yes.
and then UCL.
Number 1.
Guys, sorry about that tangent, but there you have it. TJ, can you read this out? In 9th place,
Yeah, so in 9th place we've got the Community Shield.
Yes.
In 8th place we've got the European Super Cup. 7th place we've got the EFL Cup. Some may know it as a Carabao, some may know it as a Carlin. In 6th place we've got the Europa Conference. 5th place got the FA Cup. 4th place got the Europa League. 3rd got the Club World Cup. 2nd got the Premier League. 1st got the Champions League. Should I give you a hot take?
Go on.
The Europa League,
Agenda blender.
Agenda Blender. The Europa League is a better tournament than the Champions League.
And ladies and gentlemen, this is why TJ will forever be a periphery member of the Armchair Gaffers. Were you born in the noughties?
He was.
No, I wasn't.
What year were you born?
90 something. 90 something.
Hey.
Sorry.
It's because you ain't got the.
Yeah, sorry, I know it's crazy.
Okay,
right now.
let me not be clickbaity because obviously I want to clip that up. But obviously we know the Champions League is a more grand competition, which is fine. It's better to win the Champions League. The trophy looks nicer, whatever. But would you rather have a competition of 32 teams where you can already guess the semi-final each season and there might be one team in or out, or would you rather a competition of 32 teams?
With Feyenoord in the semi-final.
Huh?
Or the other competition with Feyenoord in the semi-final. Feyenoord versus Frankfurt.
Can't lie,
But-
the Champions League has been arsed this year.
And
It's been boring.
how many Champions League finals have been 1-0 in a row?
Quite a few.
Like 4 or 5? I think it's the last 3 or 4.
Let's
Real,
not.
Real Madrid were the last team. And all I'm saying about the Europa League now is it's chaos. It is pure and utter chaos. Because you've got teams like Liverpool, but then you've also got teams like Brighton,
Current Brighton.
And we all know that on their day, Brighton could beat Liverpool. In the Champions League, you've got teams like Copenhagen, and then you've got teams like Manchester City. Let's be real. Are Copenhagen ever going to beat Manchester City?
It's not the point.
No.
It's not the point, but it's the prestige of a country like a third world country like Copenhagen. Yeah, I'm joking. But it's the prestige of a small club like Copenhagen playing against the big boys like Manchester City and Manchester United.
Can we just
But as fans,
Should we just start the actual
get
show
to the
now?
Man United and let me
Guys,
just
welcome
drink
to the Armchair
my
Gaffers.
red
Sorry
stripes.
for that segue. It's been about 20 minutes worth of hell, but we are back, baby.
here.
We're here now. We're gonna go through the weekend's Premier League results and how a lot of our balls were tickled, ever so slightly.
should we start with the Manchester
Let me just
derby?
reminisce the ball tickling real quick
Oh, please.
because it was good.
It was good. It was good.
It was good.
I think
But
it came a bit too early though.
I came a bit too when. Yo, TJ, bring us back. Bring us back.
Manchester City ran out 3-1 winners against Manchester United today. As Jess said, balls were tickled. However, in the end,
This is mad.
the sky will forever be blue.
Fuck blue, man.
Yeah, injury-riddled United, humbled by their next-door neighbour.
Noisy neighbour.
Again, for the second time this season. I think the aggregate score for United City this season is 6-1 City. Yeah. So, Man City had 73% possession, 69 touches in United's box compared to United's 27% possession, 9 touches in City's box. They had 3 shots. One was on target, which was the goal. And United had an XG of 0.22. What do we think?
Well, we're getting a lot of stick.
Justified.
Yeah, justified. So like we was talking about the came a bit too early.
Yeah.
But let me just start anyway. So the game was going to start. I thought I'll take a loss, 2-0. I'll be happy with a 2-0 loss. Looking at the team, looking at how we're playing, looking at the manager at this current time, 2-0 L, not so bad. 8 minutes in. 8 minutes in, just too early, like I said. He couldn't even give us a 10 more minutes or 8 minutes in. Marcus, MBE.
Sir Marcus.
MBE, sir. And you know what's mad? I saw him do the interview. He had the interview during the week. I saw him do the interview, LV jacket, no chains on. I said, ooh, no chains on. He might be concentrated a little bit here, just a little bit. And lo and behold, he was concentrated a little bit, just a little bit. But, I've got just one thing to say. He has dropped one of the weirdest performances I think I've seen in a big game.
One thing I will say is that he was injured. I didn't know that. Yeah, he was injured.
There's reports there.
Yeah, he was injured.
He's carrying a knock.
It was strange. Firstly, do you see what I was saying to you and Dan?
Let me just
Finish. Land.
We scored the goal. I thought, cool. So when you scored a world-class goal like that, out of nowhere, out of the blue, your confidence should be
through the
roof. So you're thinking, if you're at a rating of about an 8, surely you can't only drop to about 7.5. Worst case scenario. Yeah. Because you've just got a worldie. Not so Marcus Rashford. Not so Marcus. He wanted to drop a stinker. A stinker after dropping something so marvellous and amazing. A moment that got me off my seat. Gave me a bit of hope. Tickled. Tickled. But yeah, lo and behold, the quality came through in the end.
Can I just
say you won?
Can I say something?
What do you expect?
So I've been attacking Marcus Rashford now for about four years. I've been attacking Marcus Rashford, and what summarised his performance for me was the lead up to Foden's goal. He's been put through.
He's through
in a leg race with the fastest thing ever created after bullets.
Final boss
and the speed light.
Kyle Walker. At least try. I know, like, the thought of Kyle Walker running you down.
It's scary.
He might as well be a South London you with a shank. Like it's scary. Honestly,
that's exactly it.
No, honestly, like, it's not.
No, that's it, bro.
Yeah, but at least try. You know what I'm saying, at least take it wide. Like, run to a dead end. I don't mind. Don't fall over.
Flimsy.
And the thing is, that was bad. I was like, come on, Rash. And then directly in the same passage of play, essentially, Phil Foden. I was like, that's what you get, Marcus. Because had you just said, okay, cool, maybe I can't run towards goal because Kyle Walker's too good and too fast. The PMP is very PMPing. At least stay on your feet. And, okay, don't even chop. At least run to the corner. Protect the ball and just run to the corner.
Whilst you're one-on-one.
Ball retention.
On your left foot,
one-on-one.
Don't just fall over and hope.
Hope.
Fall and inshallah.
He actually fooled and hoped.
Ha! You are finished.
Yeah, it wasn't... Obviously, as an Aston Villa fan who has been berated by United fans since you guys won 2-1.
Oh, we haven't berated you.
Not you. It was beautiful to watch. What I said what I've been saying for the past couple of weeks, come to fruition on the biggest stage. I said a few weeks ago, United have got no tactics, they've got no ethos, they've got no phases of play, nothing. I didn't even watch the first half.
He was actually quite good in the first. Not good, but he was alright in the first half. He was decent in the first half.
I came home, I stuck on the second half.
Oh, great. That was great.
And I saw Manchester United, who I'm going to give it to you, the greatest club, not the team, greatest club in the world, park the bus in a derby. Yeah. In a derby.
You know what, Latif, I agree with you. It wasn't so much the parking of the bus which I was angry about, because you're playing City away. Behold, it was the tactics, as in the keeping of the ball, because City was there. If you watched the first half, that's watching real. There was chances straight after Rashford scored that goal. He was through 1-on-1 because Ruben Diaz was under it. But guess what? Rashford can't control the ball. Did you see it?
I saw it.
You saw it. So there was opportunities in the first half. And in the second half, man, I don't know. I don't know if they was tired or the energy got to them from getting worn down from in that first half. But bro, first half, and then we brought on Amrabat.
Oh,
bro.
And Anthony. Can I just say, guys, yeah?
I get it. The team isn't there.
I'm going to shout out a few of the subscribers online that have backed me up on this. I kept warning you guys that you've been playing badly and somehow winning.
Yes.
And you and Dan, yeah?
But what did you expect us to do when we were...
Just let me speak, SB. Stop attacking me.
You want us to win.
Yeah? I have the right to defend myself.
And I do as well. You said my name. Okay. Sorry.
You guys were happy. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, everybody wants 3 points. That's what we live for, right? 3 points.
On the weekend.
Yeah. But there was like, you didn't care that you were...
Yes, because we're crap.
We
are crap.
Brother, please.
We are crap.
Brother.
I've seen Bournemouth slap us at home.
Yeah.
I've seen who else has slapped us? Crystal Palace at home. Brighton. Who else has slapped us?
Fulham.
So many teams, bro.
Okay.
We know we're crap.
Okay.
We know we're crap.
But this is the issue. Sorry.
We're not expecting some prime tactics to just reappear because we're winning games. We was only probably winning them games because the better quality players was fit at that time.
That's it.
Like, we know, bro.
But you know,
we're
the part
not fickle fans.
This
bro.
is the part that annoys me the most. You're no better than Chelsea.
Nah,
but you're sixth.
This is crazy.
That's the part that really affects me, is the fact that you're sixth.
You know what, yeah?
What it feels like at the moment is...
main character syndrome.
It's plot armor.
It's not.
You know what, yeah?
The table doesn't lie. Where we are supposed to be right now. We are the 6th best team in the Premier League right now.
I don't think so. I think Wolves are better than you. And I think
Who
Bournemouth
do
are
you
better than you as well.
think
Wolves, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest.
Everyone that passes the ball's better than us, but they're still about 10 how many points behind us? Like,
I won't do this because I know it's
Come
not the diaspora, but there is an underlying table. When you take all of the underlying stats and you put them together, there is a table that should be amalgamated. United sit 11th.
That's fine.
On XG, expected goals against,
But
passes.
this isn't football, though.
Yo, I saw a stat,
But
yeah?
this isn't football.
I saw a stat, yeah?
If football was played by stats,
SP, please.
yeah, Man United would be in the relegation zone if football was played by stats.
But the thing with stats...
Honestly, because we concede the most shots, Onana has to make the most saves in the game or whatever it is. We concede the most everything in stats-wise.
Yo, I saw something like Bruno Fernandes has got the most chances created in the entire league.
Bruv, you just can't... I get it. Stats are there for you.
No, but what I don't understand is this. What I don't understand is this, SB. Rattled Snake, let me speak. United have got... He's got the most chances created in the whole league. United's goal difference is -2.
-2.
Like, we're in March right now. Nothing should be -2. Spring's here.
Yeah.
It's bad times, man.
How can you have the most chance creating machine? Yeah,
he's been a pansy. Don't say that. He's been a pansy.
He's the chat GPT of chances.
He's been a pansy.
Bruno Fernandes, can you create me a chance? No problem.
But this is the thing. Man United have to attack sometime, and when they do, it's normally Bruno Fernandes. I think the craziest part is that you guys have got the same amount of goals as Luton Town.
Impossible. United have got how many goals for? 37 goals for.
That means we got
and Luton have got 37. Oh wow.
How many clean sheets have we got?
Clean sheets? I don't have that here, but I have a few.
You're not gonna have the clean
I don't have it here, brother.
Sorry,
on the league table. But
I think you guys have got like
Sorry.
I think you're 6th or 7th in clean sheets. So like, obviously your clean sheets are good, but at the end of the day,
39 goals conceded.
That's what I'm saying, there's different stats.
39 goals conceded.
They're just gonna show this.
No. Okay, for all the clean sheets, you have 39 goals conceded.
Do you win games by scoring goals, or do you win games by not conceding them?
But they're doing neither, and both. Sorry, they're conceding and not scoring.
What are you expecting, though? Can I just ask you? When you've seen Man United, yeah, you've seen us in the last 8 years. You've seen us against big teams. When you see that lineup at this current time, what are you expecting?
I'll offer you a rebuttal. I saw Liverpool up until Klopp for how many years? I saw Brendan Rodgers almost take them to a title. I saw Arsenal for so many years. Arsenal that didn't win a title trophy for what, 7-8 years under Wenger, and then they sack Wenger, they get Emery, same old. I saw Arsenal change within 2 seasons because
to where?
You mean to where? 8th, and then nearly got Champions League, and then second.
Is
that not a change?
How long has Man United had? I'm not saying Ten Hag has to stay.
Well, since Fergie's time.
Since Fergie.
What are you talking about?
Bro, I've seen Man United finish second with Jose Mourinho and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, bro. Like, what are we talking
Yeah,
about?
but it was different.
Oh, yeah, that.
It was different.
But you're not going to build a statue for Arteta for coming in the
I think
title race.
it was different
I've
because
seen him do it, bro. Like,
when
what are we doing here, bro?
when you were finishing,
You've not even won a European competition, bro.
Deflection.
It's not
See what he's doing
deflection,
right
bro,
here.
because we're pathetic.
Deflection.
We are pathetic. Man United Football Club, from my words of mouth, are pathetic.
but
With the money we've spent, with everything, we are pathetic, bro. But I'm not hearing all this other stuff of, oh yeah, Arsenal. Because, bro, Mikel Arteta's had 4 to 5 years with this project. Klopp's on his 10th year.
He's into his 5th year. Arteta.
Ten Hag's on his... You know how bad Man United's been, haven't you? You know.
Yeah,
You've seen it.
I know.
So how do you expect Man United to be changed in 18 months?
I don't.
So why is everyone expecting Man United to be this great team?
We're not expecting that.
Or why does no one want to give Man United time to change their team?
Because in that time that we give Manchester United,
Of 18 months.
you fluctuate so much.
I know. But that may be our own wrongdoing from having a great season last season.
At least Arsenal's trajectory has just continued to go up.
So
and the only time that Arsenal's trajectory has looked like going down, Arsenal fans have gone, whoa, I don't know about Arteta. I know, Mr. Brown, eat, drink and talk football. Manchester United, what happens is you get a new manager, everything looks rosy, you ascend, you finish second or third,
And
you get a Champions League, and then the next season, when genuinely as a neutral fan, when I go, okay, title charge, something happens.
Why?
Because
It's only been a year.
last season you finished
Because
third.
before the year before that, there's always carnage, bro.
Last year you finished
No,
third.
I know, but what's the year before that? 7th, brother.
7th,
with
yeah.
Ralph Ragnick.
Yeah.
Carnage.
But then you brought
And then
someone
we've
in-
brought something back
Got
in the
third
next season.
and 2
That's what I'm
finals and a
trying to
trophy.
say.
So now
I get it. You're meant to ascend. But maybe we ascended too quick.
I was saying all last season that it wasn't a good season. You know, I was laughed at. And you, SB,
What
and
do you
your
mean
friends,
it wasn't a good season? As in we shouldn't have got
let me speak,
to
please.
third, or I don't get it.
I said you was lucky to get third. Everyone else was dog shit.
So
These
what's
are the
this?
facts.
What's going on this year? then?
Please let me speak. Thank you.
What's this year? You got
Okay.
Villa and Spurs.
But Villa are doing good though.
All right, let's see if Villa get over 75 points this year.
Okay. So as I was saying, last season you were lucky to get third. You were the best out of a bad
75
bunch.
points.
Okay.
75
Liverpool had it
points.
finally turned up towards the last stage of the season and nearly stole 4th
75 points
from you guys. Yeah.
From Newcastle.
From Newcastle. Sorry.
Yeah.
The Carabao Cup. You're celebrating that. It was ranked. What did it rank on our list?
Oh yeah, that's true. I think it was
Quite
like
low.
7th.
Carabao Cup, number 7 out of 9. Okay, only things worse than the Carabao Cup are the European Super Cup
Liverpool was celebrating
and
that like
the
it
Community
was-
Shield.
But I think it's because Liverpool are adding to their
'cause
dynasty.
The Klopp and you
They're
don't.
adding to their dynasty.
Who knows that they're going
You
to
got
win
the FA Cup
Who
final.
said
Yeah?
they're going to win the Premier League
It's a
this year?
cup competition. It's the luck of the draw. Not Wimbledon. What's the other Wimbledon team?
The luck of the draw.
Wigan. Yeah.
So when Arsenal
They won it a few years back.
when Arsenal are
FA Cup.
playing crap teams in the draw and you lot aren't winning, what's going on? The luck of the draw.
What, Liverpool?
You know you haven't made the 4th round in 4 years or 3-4 years, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Have you played Liverpool every year?
Nope.
No, but
But
Liverpool first.
I will give this to Arsenal. I will give this to
we're
Arsenal.
going to give everything to them.
I will give this to Arsenal. Arsenal were dire. Like, you guys, it's fair enough you've been bad, but Arsenal finished 8th 2 years in a row. I don't think you guys have finished that low 2 years in a row over a 24-month period. You might have finished 7th, but the next season you would have finished 4th, 5th.
Because we don't like these guys, bro.
we
We
knew
don't
that-
have time.
But we
don't
knew
have
that
time to
we
teach.
knew that Arsenal were bad. Mustafi, Papastopoulos,
Danny Ceballos,
Danny Ceballos. Like, we used to
Yaya Sanogo.
Sonogo, all these guys.
He wasn't there, but still.
Arsenal, Edu came in and he went, right, let's just slow down for a second. Let's get a manager. Let's get an ethos. Let's get the players that fit under that ethos. Let's actually build a club that fans can get behind and fans can watch the football and they can see with their eyes, just with their eyes, we are going somewhere.
Where? Where are you going? You've not done anything.
They last season, they had the lowest average squad. And they took City to within 34 games. Manchester City within
And they
30.
won.
When you guys finished second,
And they won.
but no, but
What did they win?
But like there's only 4 trophies to go around, right?
Where did they finish?
Second.
Where did Man
This
United
is
finish?
SB.
But when you guys finished second,
Why are we? They finished second.
DJ, it's pointless.
But
It's pointless. Don't worry.
let's take the positions out of it and let's do what Scorcher has always said to me. Let's actually just look with our eyes and let's just see.
He's going to interrupt you in a minute.
I'm not. Talk.
When I look, and I'm going to be purely neutral because I hate both of you
Bias.
guys as equally. right? Maybe Arsenal a tiny bit more. But when I look with my eyes, even though you guys finished third last season, I'm still like, something isn't adding up. When you guys finished second under Ollie, you guys were playing incredible football. Like, Ollie ball was a real thing. But then you were going away to Watford and conceding 4 goals. So, like, when I look at it, and I look at Arsenal, I'm like, when we played you guys, I wasn't scared. Fair enough, you beat us, but I wasn't scared. When we played Arsenal, I was petrified. Because look what Arsenal did to West Ham. They could just do that at the click of a finger. Whenever they want.
And do nothing.
But that's the thing.
Nothing.
But that's the thing.
When they win a Premier League or they win a Champions League, I'll say
Jurgen Klopp got
but he's been 5 years.
But he got
5 years.
Has not been 5 years.
5 years.
Hasn't been 5 years.
5 years. I rate
Hasn't been
Arteta
5
as well.
years.
Yeah. I rate Arteta. 5 years.
Hasn't been 5 years.
5 years.
It hasn't been 5 years.
4.5.
Wait.
Hasn't been 4.5 years.
Jurgen Klopp has been here for 10 years. He finished with 85 plus points like 3 times. He's got 1 Premier League. That doesn't take away from...
You can't argue with this guy.
But that doesn't take away from Liverpool, does it?
No, it doesn't. But SB will take it away from Arsenal.
That just puts it into the perspective of how good Man City are. Man City won a treble last season.
I get it.
It wasn't because Arsenal were bad.
So what City did we play when we was coming second? Was we not playing a good City?
But if he was listening to what he said, yeah.
It was a trouble.
Okay, so he's not listening again. Just interrupting. TJ, let's move on because I have some things to say. But we've been on United for far too long.
I've got some stats I want to put out about Man United, just to kind of compound what I said. So people will say, "Oh well, how can you expect to go to the Etihad and City?" Spurs went there, had 45% possession, 8 shots, 4 on target, drew 3-3. Liverpool went there, drew 1-1, 40% possession, 8 shots on target, 3 on target. Manchester City have not won against a top 6 side this season, other than twice. Once was at Old Trafford, the other time was at the Etihad versus Manchester United.
So the only top 6 team they've beat this season is Manchester United.
Arsenal got to go there. When do Arsenal go there? Next week?
No.
Week after?
Week after, I believe.
Let's see what
just
you do
before.
there. When's the last time they won there?
Again, he deflects.
All right. No, because I'm just saying all these props for Arsenal, but I'm just saying when's the last time Arsenal's won at the Etihad?
Arsenal.
This great ascendancy. When have they won at the Etihad?
They are in a title race.
You've not won. When's the last time you won at the Etihad?
I don't recall.
When's the last time you've won?
I don't recall. It's been so long.
That's what I'm trying to say. But send.
I don't think,
somehow talking about Manchester United, he's brought Arsenal into this.
Because you was talking about
pulling it away from Arsenal. United have only scored 37 Premier League goals this season. That is less than the whole top 10, plus Chelsea, Fulham, Brentford, and then level with Luton. Johnny Evans' last match with United at the Etihad was December 2012. It was a 3-2. As for the older viewers, you remember Van Persie scored a free kick. Kobe Mainoo was 7 years old.
So what do you expect?
I don't care what they say.
What do you
I'm in
expect?
love with you. Just trying to
what's mad
pull
though,
me
yeah?
away. But they don't know that
because
you...
Johnny Evans was actually one of our best players today.
Johnny Evans is a good player.
He's a good player.
I got no...
But still.
Listen, me personally, I admire Johnny Evans. I
What do
think
you
he's...
expect?
Gary Neville was asked on United spending £331 million under Ten Hag. He was asked, what do you think it would take to change? Gary Neville responded, we're just tired at this point. And I think that compounds it, seeing as a fact that now, when you take every single Manchester derby, Manchester United have scored 231 goals in the total history against Manchester City. Manchester City have scored 239 against United. I am starting to see heritage shift.
Yeah.
Wow.
And when they win a trophy, see the heritage when they win a trophy. If there's any
Better
heritage.
than Arsenal, yeah, I know, SB.
No, I didn't say anything about Arsenal. I'm talking about Man City here.
Okay.
Talk about Man City's heritage. Yeah. Heritage.
If they win the UCL
They can
again,
win 5. They can win, yeah. Clip this anyway, yeah. Man City, yeah, can win 5, 6 Premier Leagues. They can win another Champions League this year as well. And I promise you, no one would give a fuck. Nobody.
except
They will still be asking, please, fans, can you come fill up our stadium, please, for this game, please?
Yeah,
The greatest team in the world. Can you just please fill our stadium, please? Yeah, go on. Yeah, Man City.
We've obviously triggered the
Heritage.
young rattlesnake.
Heritage.
So we'll move on.
This is
Can we move on?
heritage.
Can I just ask one more question?
Heritage.
On a
It's
scale,
the heritage.
on a scale of 1 to
2.
having your heart ripped out, squeezed in front of you, and then thrown on the floor, honestly, how much does it hurt looking at Manchester City, who, as you said, have got no heritage.
Cheaters as well. 115 charges. Still not been seen. Cool. Yeah.
Innocent till proven guilty.
Go on, yeah.
How does it feel, genuinely?
It doesn't. Honestly, it doesn't. It pains me more seeing Liverpool happy than Man City. Because like I said, Man City have no heritage, bro.
But they might go on and win another
They're
treble this
cheaters.
season.
They can, and no one will care.
Will you care?
No, I will not care. I'm a Manchester United fan living in London.
Yeah,
Where's the Man City fans? I don't even think the Man United fans up there care about Liverpool more than Man City. They don't give a fuck about Man City, bro. They were made 10 years ago, brother. With 115 charges, bro. No heritage, bro. No history, bro. They've got no legends, bro. Who's their legends? You couldn't name me 3 of their legends.
Michael
You're
Johnson.
gonna name me fucking
Richard
Yaya
Dunn.
Toure and David
Richard
Silva
Dunn.
from 10 years ago, bro. They've got nothing, bro.
Dion Dublin.
No one. Maybe in like 100 years,
100.
100 years, 75 years of Man City building up their thing, and then maybe my great might say, yeah, David Silva was the legend for Man City, maybe something like
Someone
that.
who's 18 years
Until
old
then.
today, do you think that they think the same as you?
They go where their dad does. But yes,
And on that,
I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know how the 18-year-old mind of football is thinking.
because obviously
Quite
once upon a
back.
time we were all 18 and we all believed that our footballing opinion was fact. So I can just imagine an 18-year-old who's grown up in a time of City dominance just looking at Man United and thinking they're whack.
I don't see City.
It's just history.
I don't see City
Can't-
fans.
Because
Like,
I
don't see
feel
City
like
fans.
you guys have turned into Liverpool
Like,
of
you see-
15 years ago.
No, we have. But you see, when I go, like, I might take my nephew to his little play football. I don't see Haaland shirts, bro. I don't see.
Okay.
For the best team, yeah, for the dominance, yeah. No, wait. For the dominance, yeah, that Man City have had in the last, how many years would you say?
10.
10?
No one cares for their brand, bro.
On that note, can we move on? Because it's
People
been like
care-
an hour just on SB ranting.
yeah.
Arsenal, if Arsenal won a Premier League, yeah, or a Champions League, yeah, there will be 10 times more noise than there ever was for Man City winning anything, bro. I promise you.
Possibly true. For
Promise
those
you.
of you new to Armchair Gaffers, firstly, I'd like to apologise for you having to put up with my unlearned colleague to my right, SB. He's affectionately known as the rattled snake here on Armchair Gaffers because he's rattled
You lot just
continuously.
talk rubbish, bro. Everyone can have time for their clubs to rebuild, but Man United can't have time.
It's been 10 years.
And if you are new to Armchair Gaffers, please be sure to subscribe, even if you don't like the show, because I'm trying to do something. So just subscribe.
Yeah.
And if you're here, like as well. And follow us on OnlyFans. TJ's got something exclusive dropping tonight.
Speaking of American conglomerates that take advantage of capitalism and then society, Chelsea went away to Brentford and drew 2-2. Todd Bowley FC, the Los Angeles Blues, again, not able to pick up all 3 points on the road. They had goals from Nicholas Jackson, Axel Disaster, and then Brentford scored from Roslev and a Johan Avissa overhead kick. So Chelsea returned to Premier League action after defeat in the Carabao Cup final last Sunday. Where is the quote? Where Liverpool's school kids embarrassed Chelsea's blue £1 billion bottle jobs.
That's fake because Chelsea's starting squad, the average age was younger than Liverpool's.
It's
And
actually-
even
Yeah, of course, because
My
they had Van Dijk there, bro. He's at 39.
okay, let's just deal with the facts.
Everyone
SB.
doing this all year.
I think how many kids start?
Liverpool,
how much
they had a
people that
bunch
start
of
in lineup?
Be a Pro Club players.
Okay.
They had a bunch of Be a Pro Club players on the pitch.
It's-
You
you're
know
gonna
why it's
make me-
mad,
You're gonna
yeah?
make me quit this
You know
podcast.
what I'm saying, yeah,
You're the worst person
Sorry,
to do podcast
sorry.
with.
You know why? Yeah? Because, bro, yeah. How many of them footballers that played for Liverpool the other day do you think's gonna have a career at Liverpool?
If Klopp was staying there, all of them.
Yeah, if Klopp was there. Not many of them.
Can I just say, basically, yeah, if had I not watched the game and just read the articles, I'd have believed that the whole starting lineup was made up of the academy.
It wasn't.
He brought them on in the latter stages of the game.
But that's also when Liverpool won the game. Chelsea
Off a set piece. Come on,
You're
man.
excusing
Like,
18-year-old.
that could happen at any time.
is that what
That's what
is
I'm
that
saying.
worse? Because I'm not gonna lie, all these youths. I know Van Dijk scored the header, but these youths had like an average height of like 5'7".
But okay,
They haven't even grown.
but
for the
they
year.
had
And
nothing
an
to
average
do with
price,
the victory.
and an average price of about 100 million. I think it's the
who co-
price.
who cost it in?
I think it's the price.
If you guys were playing Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final and they brought on 4 teenagers, do you not think that Arsenal are about to score 2,
They
3?
done it to us in the FA Cup and still won.
Yeah.
I think you guys have won too many FA Cups now. I don't think you mind anymore.
Listen, all I'm saying is that the kids came on, had no impact on the game.
I didn't watch the game personally.
Like, they came on, a senior player put a set piece in.
The Liverpool one.
Yeah.
Did you see the build up to get that corner? The flicks and the tricks from the young boys.
No, I didn't see it.
But no, Chelsea. Yeah.
But yeah.
Going back to Brentford, sorry.
Well, before we get there, I want to shout out Todd Bowley because I feel for you because you're getting all the stick and it should be Egbali getting equal stick.
Yeah.
So let's call it Egbali FC from now on. I feel like Egbali sounds better than Bowley.
Egboli?
Egboli FC. Let's go.
So, I mean, especially with Chelsea's draw away today, there were nostalgic chants of Roman Abramovich and Jose Mourinho were interspersed with the far more poignant Bowley out fans. Can we swear on here?
Yes, we only swear on here.
And I quote, Chelsea fans sang, Bowley, you're a cunt, Bowley, fuck off, you're a cunt.
Very original. Can always rely on the Chelsea fans to think of a good song. Yeah, they must hate what's happened in the world these last few years that caused Abramovich to have to up and leave.
I've got Chelsea fans that are talking politics just because of that situation.
Yeah, no, I would be as well. Like, I'll turn into Russell Brand football fan and just be talking all the politics. But Chelsea are horrible. You said earlier that United and Chelsea are as bad as each other, and I didn't realise, but yeah, they are as bad as each other. But I feel like what's crazy,
Man United dig again.
I feel like
this is why
Chelsea,
the rattlesnake gets rattled.
I feel like Chelsea.
This is why.
I feel like. Can you let me speak, SB? I beg you, please.
Disaster.
He's just going to interrupt me.
How? Even at our worst, bro.
So he mentioned something earlier about Chelsea, and now I'm talking about Chelsea and everything what he mentioned earlier. As I was saying, I feel like there's bad each other, but I feel like Chelsea have got more quality.
They do.
It's crazy.
No, sorry. Chelsea don't have more quality.
No?
I think Chelsea's players are worse, but they actually just have tactics, which is why they can go to Manchester City and get a result.
I feel like Chelsea's
and
players
be
are
11th
better.
and be on the second page. Like, what are we giving Chelsea props here for?
To be fair, they are 8 points behind you with a game in hand.
And who's their game in hand?
I don't know.
Arsenal away.
Oh yeah, got moved.
They do like Arsenal away.
They don't like anything this year. Why are we doing this with Chelsea? They've been on the second page for 18 months.
They were 10th
How
a
are
little
we
bit.
comparing a team that's been on the second page for nearly 2 years?
I want to talk about.
But anyway,
I
we're going
want
off
to talk
topic.
about
anyway.
Christopher Nkunku. Because we were saying, yep, when he comes back, Chelsea are going to turn it around. But the truth is, we saw him, we were aware that he had a good goal scoring record in the Bundesliga when he was playing because he's injured quite a bit. But I feel like Chelsea have somehow managed to take a player who obviously has quality and just take the quality out of him and just make him assimilate into their garbage. I feel like if you're a good player and you're joining Chelsea, it doesn't matter. Raheem Sterling's joined Chelsea and he's just...
I've always said it about Raheem Sterling. Like, I like him, and I think he's okay to good. But I've always just wondered,
Yes.
from going from a Liverpool side that almost won a title to then going and playing under what might be the greatest Premier League manager of all time, has his stock just kind of been inflated by his situations? If Raheem Sterling had started off like Zaha, where he'd started off at a big academy, then gone to a Palace, would we see this Raheem Sterling ascension? Because I'll be honest, I don't see much from Sterling.
Thing is, Raheem Sterling was first team ready from a young age. That's what it is.
Fine, ready.
Yeah, he was ready from a young age. Because I've got this thing. I don't really believe that football players after the age of like 18 get much better. I feel like they get a lot more experience.
Can I offer you a quick...
Please do.
So was Marcus Rashford.
He hasn't got better.
No, he has. No. Marcus Rashford was ready for fantasy football from a young age.
Yeah, he was ready from when he came in, and he stayed at the same level. I said this like 2 years ago that Marcus Rashford. I'm sorry, back on Manchester.
No, that's a
United.
good point. That's a good point.
Marcus Rashford.
You're not capping this time. You're actually telling the truth.
Yeah, the level he was at when he came in is the same level now. He's got a bit bigger because he's now a man and not a 17-year-old.
Go ahead.
But it's the same stuff.
And he's got a lot more experience because he's played a few hundred games now and not one. Okay, but he's the same player, and I feel like what he's lost is that hunger, and that's working against him. He has nothing to prove now. He's MBE, and the other day he was with DBE. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Do you see that? Yeah.
How's ball, man?
Yeah, how's ball? How's training? Yeah, but yeah, Sterling was born ready. But I was just saying, Chelsea have the ability to take good players and make them bad.
Who's good?
And Nkunku.
This is my question.
And Nkunku's good.
And Nkunku's good.
Yeah,
And
Sterling
I'm rating Malo Gusto.
Yeah,
He's
but
good.
he was good.
But bro,
and
Sterling wasn't good, bro.
that's the thing. Because
He wasn't good
I've said
before the move.
before that he wasn't good, but I've said he is good.
And when they bought him, we was like, why are they buying him?
This is my problem with Sterling.
He only scores tap-ins because of a system.
He divides opinion.
Yeah,
And I genuinely don't know what Raheem Sterling is.
Not good.
he's from Jamaica. he's from
Not
Jamaica.
good. He's not
From
good.
where?
Jamaica. So you don't know what he is? He's Jamaican.
Not good.
Oh, I know. Well,
Don't worry,
is
don't worry,
he
Teach.
Jamaican?
He's from like West London, North West London. He's Jamaican. That's where they live.
Why doesn't he play for Jamaica?
No, because he's from North West London.
Wembley, innit? England.
Harrow, yeah,
Yeah,
played
so-
on the doorstep of Wembley and all that.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Yeah,
That's why.
I don't know with Raheem. But to be honest, with Chelsea, again, with Chelsea, I would love to just be a fly on the wall for a week because I just think it's bants. I follow them on TikTok. Do you know why? Because it's banter.
Oh yeah.
They have fun.
I saw what game was it? Was it? I don't know if it was the EFL Cup or the game before that. They were praising Disasi, saying he had a good game.
He did against Man City.
Man City.
Yeah.
The guy is not good at football. Okay, he's not good at football.
He scored yesterday.
He's not
That,
good.
I don't care. Like at least even a broken clock is right at least 2 times a day.
That's
okay,
true.
you keep hammering away at a wall, you're gonna score. Okay, he's not good. A lot of players at Chelsea are not good. Okay, Moses Caicedo. I'm sorry, I don't know what we saw at Brighton. You're not good. His cousin, Fernandez. You're not good. Okay,
To be fair, did you see the goal he scored against us? That was good.
Fernandez.
Yeah. Scored a peach of a free kick.
Oh yeah, the free kick.
Yeah.
So we said us. I'm thinking United, but you're not United. Sorry. Yeah.
Enzo will score against us.
Levi Colwill. I'm sorry, I don't know what the hype is.
Yeah.
With Colwill. Trevor Chalobah needs to go. I know he hardly starts. He needs to go.
This is what I'm saying.
You're now talking about playing Mudryk as a number 10. Like you're just trying.
Mudryk does not know how to play football. How can you spend £60 million on a player and then when he comes in, you profile him as hasn't got the fundamentals of football down, but has got the profile to get there? Do you know what that is? That is a Sunday League player.
Is it Poch's fault though?
Is it?
Or is it the players?
If they had who was their manager last season? I can't remember.
Graham.
Lampard.
If they had Lampard this season, they would be in a relegation battle. If they had Graham Potter this season, they'd be in the same place. Because at least Graham Potter can implement tactics. At least, I'm telling you.
So it's the players then?
I'm telling you, it's banter over there. It's banter. I think they come into work, they have a laugh, they joke. There's a lot of brothers in there, so you know.
Yeah.
So you know that
braids.
that you know that they're having fun.
A lot of grease.
And then they go home, and do you know what happens on Friday? They go, "Oh, bruv, I think we got a game tomorrow. You know."
What? No way.
No way, I thought it was Bagatelle.
Oh shit.
Damn, it is 3 o'clock.
Oh fuck. You man. Just go training done no.
What? At least it's at home though. Nah.
Yeah. Nah. So wait, where?
This is
Newcastle.
Oh man.
Wait, I got a thing up there. You know, it's cool. It's calm.
This is why I get what you say by the Chelsea and the Man United comparison, because there is quite a few comparisons with the clubs, American owners,
Yep.
both of them out for the buck.
Yep.
And
Literally.
all of that. But the thing with Chelsea is why I say that they're in a complete different situation to Man United, because of course we are in the mud as well. We've spent money. But the money they've spent,
Yeah.
or they've accumulated in the last 18 months, it's been so much that I don't even know if
It's a
they
lot
can
of
buy
money.
anything in the summer
Do you know who
unless they sell.
I don't blame Bowley
So
for that.
for them to get to that stage of we've spent this much money and we're still second page, how do we change this?
Do you know what? I don't think you can. I think you need to rip it all down and then start again. Because it's not Bowley's fault that they did this.
No, it's Egg Jabbar.
Not even him. Do you
The
remember before they came in?
directors?
The Chelsea
Or
behind the team,
Abramovich.
Czech
Oh,
and the other
Marina.
one. They said whoever buys Chelsea, you need to invest this much money in the first 3 years. So Bowley came in and he went, calm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You do.
Who's that? Oh, that's Leslie Ugochukwu, 25 million.
Any Brazilian cousin, deal.
Who's that? Oh, that's Noni Madueke. But by the way, Todd, no one wants him. 35 million.
And you know what's funny?
Who's that? Who's that South American guy? No, that's Nicholas Jackson. He's from
Bro, I actually like Nicholas Jackson though, you know. I'm starting to like him.
He's not a bad person.
He's not a striker.
No.
That's
He's not
what
a striker,
he is.
but he's not bad at football.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's not.
I keep
not.
saying this,
I
guys.
think
Yeah?
out of all the mud, he's one of the
Out of all the
okay-ish
mud,
ones.
shout out Trap. He is. I did a little profile on him before the World Cup because I was just looking at like all the teams. Looking at Senegal, and I saw this name. I was like, "The fuck is this?"
I thought he was Colombian when I first saw him, bro.
Yeah.
Same. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Like Martinez, who was the
exactly,
other
Jackson.
Yeah.
anyways, I've looked at my past and I looked up his record at Villa. I was like, he's not actually bad. Like, there's room for improvement, but you gotta play him right. He was playing. There were times he was playing ahead of Jeremy Pino.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, this guy is going places.
Yeah.
But this was not the place he should have gone.
No,
Chelsea.
not like in.
Can I ask you guys an honest question? What are they putting on the table for all these players to go there? Because there's been a lot of players
8 years.
that have rejected. That's
Oh,
true. That have
sorry.
rejected other clubs. When Romeo Lavia said no to
Oh.
Liverpool and said yes to
No, it's the 8
Chelsea,
year.
that's when I was like,
No, it's 8 year. It's not a project. It's the
That's-
8 year.
oh,
Security.
It's security.
Security.
The security
And
is
you
a
can't
big thing.
give security to kids.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can't.
No, no,
Because
no,
what
no,
are they
no.
gonna do? Like
That's
you
it.
just saying on TikTok.
It's deeper, SB. You cannot give security if you are not secure yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you're in a crisis.
Yes.
And you're trying to promise people, no, it'll be okay. Like, the club will be fine, but your house is on fire. Don't worry, no, but the club's fine.
Yeah, in
but
5
no,
years'
it's
time.
burning down. No, trust me. 8-year contract. All 8 years. They're like, raw.
5-6 times it'll build up from the fire, isn't it?
They're like, raw. I'm 20 years old, 8 years.
Work the peas out. That's what they've worked out.
Yeah, like, with that contract, you can go to the bank and get the biggest mortgage. I'm talking about, like, not in terms of money.
my
Just,
credit's
it's just going to
A1.
be a big mortgage.
Yeah,
Like, they're going to
yeah.
give you, like, a check, like you just won the lotto. Yeah. And say, this is your mortgage. Like,
Oh, we can't offer you that. Chelsea offered me 8 years. Oh.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, the truth is, actually, if you think about this, guys, you're better off taking a contract of £50,000 a week for 8 years
Yeah.
than a contract of £200,000 a week for 4 years.
Yeah.
That's just the
Yes.
facts. Because at the end of that 4 years, you don't know.
Where you gonna be?
Yeah.
You don't
What's
know.
gonna
Yeah.
happen?
You don't know.
That's a good point because there's a lot of players who they've signed for big clubs, and then 8 years later you go, whoa, what's going on here?
Bro, look how many
Exactly.
players have just like we've all had in our clubs that we thought, this is a guy.
Yes. Exactly.
And they've signed what, like 25 of those?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Crazy, man.
That's crazy.
God bless Chelsea.
Yeah.
But I don't judge any of these people for accepting the contract.
No.
Oh,
At
get your
all.
money,
At all.
man.
But that's what I'm saying. Even when they were playing against us, did you see Nicholas Jackson's celebration where he held up Enzo's shirt?
Yeah.
It's vibes over there, man.
It's vibes, man.
It is
Yeah,
vibes.
because you know what it is, my thing is, to have that attitude when you're second page for so long,
Yeah.
it's a bit
You
brazen.
know what, though, yeah? See when you've been through war with somebody, yeah? Like, I don't know if some of you guys have been to jail, I don't know, yeah? But I'm assuming the people you're in jail with, yeah, these are your you know what I'm saying? It's
Your
a different
bona
kind of
fides.
bond. You know what I'm saying? Anyone, SBU don't, anyone you have to ride out with, it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you've actually been to a physical war, yeah, your brothers in arms, like, these people are deep in the trenches
Together, isn't it?
together, yeah? They must have some high-level psychological coach saying, guys, we're together.
Are they in the trenches though? 'Cause
They are the trenches.
No. League position wise, they're in the trenches. But I look at everything else. They get to live in Surrey. They get to play in Chelsea. They've all got 8-year contracts. They're all the same age. They probably all go to the same clubs.
Yeah. Teach.
The only trenches that I see is league
table.
position.
Yeah. 'cause
Everything else is rosy.
And the worst thing is,
West
yeah,
London, bro.
8-year contract. They're
In
good.
West. Oh, could you
Yeah.
imagine giving me 21 years of age,
An 8-year contract.
8-year contract, basically on King's Road?
It only has to be
What
five.
am I doing, bro?
Listen,
I'm in
the wages
Somerset every weekend.
Only, exactly.
Every weekend, concierge. I'm gonna have about 8 different concierge
Tape
numbers.
every weekend.
Fucking sprinter after sprinter after sprinter. You'd have thought it's fucking David and Central.
Yeah.
And they thought they got Elise, remember?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Elise texted them like, bro, like, Crystal Palace, but I'll be there soon.
Yeah.
They would have. It's actually a good thing that you never went there though.
Yeah,
They would have
yeah.
ruined them.
Yeah.
With the braids as well. You would've joined Braid Gang.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they're going to get Osimhen this summer.
I don't.
He hasn't got braids.
Yeah, I don't know how it's gonna
He's
work.
got Masto, doesn't he?
He's not good at football.
No, he's not.
I think Afcon made me
Realise. 'Cause the thing is, guys,
tranquilo, because we
yeah.
always get one season of
Tranquilo.
someone.
Yeah.
We're all quite reactionary.
No,
but
what we don't do
Tranquilo,
enough, yeah, is actually sit down and actually watch someone play football for 90 minutes over like 5 or 6 games.
week in, week out.
Yeah, watch someone over. Some players, you've got to see one thing. Like, I'll be honest, I've only seen Brahim Diaz for one game this season. I've seen enough.
Brahim?
Like, yeah,
Brahim.
I've seen enough. I don't want to see any more. Osimhen, I need to see. I'm not sure. I've seen a bit, but
You know what it is as well, Jess? I've seen a lot of one team, one coach, one
Exactly.
season wonders. It's just like,
exactly.
and I've been caught by it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, all of us have, man.
And
Nicolas
Italian
Pepe.
football, you have to watch it with rose-tinted glasses or whatever the saying is.
Yeah, that's it.
Because you see a lot of these, these running track stadiums, these players scoring 32 goals a season.
Yeah.
Like, what's his name? Who's that? That one? Immobile.
Oh my god.
Chiro.
He could barely move. But guess what? He's gonna get 30 plus.
Gonna get 30 plus.
No, but he's a
Gonna
good
get
player,
30
though.
plus.
Like, he knows football.
He's not.
No,
Jess.
but he knows football, I'm saying. Like, when I say good,
That Italian league
I'm
is
saying,
different.
like,
bro.
he
It's
actually
weird.
knows the sport of football
In Italy.
It's a weird league, bro.
in Italia. See.
Do you know who was ranked to be one of the players of the season last season
1 minute in Italy.
in Italy?
What's the nationality?
Italian.
What position?
Anywhere in front of midfield?
Barella?
No.
Hold on.
Locatelli?
No, I'll give you a clue. His first name is Antonio, and his surname starts with a C.
Candreva?
Yes.
He was meant to what, sorry?
He was one of the players of the season last season. I think he got like...
This is what I'm saying, bro. You got
He's like 47.
Because you know Leao, bro. Leao scored a mad goal the other day. Did you see it?
Yeah.
But, bro, before that goal he scored,
Was
I don't think
horrible.
he's played good for about 3 or 4 months, bro.
No.
But no one's
For
going to
3 or 4
say...
months? Bro, he hasn't played good since he won the Player of the Year 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But no one's going to say, though.
We should have known they were in the mud because about 2 years ago, Bremer, whatever this Brazilian guy for Juve.
Yeah.
No, he wasn't at Juve at the time.
Oh
He
my
might have been
God.
at Torino.
He was at Torino. The
He won.
Brazilian
He
guy.
won Defender of the Year.
Bro, and he's not.
He's horrible.
I've never watched him play, but I just...
Oh,
Don't. No. Save yourself.
Onana
Save
won the
yourself.
Goalie.
Yeah.
Best goalie this year, Onana.
Something like that. Yeah. Inter are running away with the league. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Italian league is. How did we get here, guys? Why are we here?
Osimhen and Chelsea, but we done Chelsea.
Oh, okay, that's
We
why.
done Chelsea. Cole Palmer, 10 goals, 7 assists in 23 games this season. Where do you guys rank him? Is he Saka Foden category?
Neto.
Neto category?
No.
Neto Elise.
He's not in the Neto. He's not Neto category.
No, because I would rather Neto, but there's an argument, isn't it?
So for me, Cole Palmer, in terms of we're talking about ability, yeah, he's not too far off Phil Foden.
Yes.
Yes.
Foden and Saka styles are completely different, but it's like he's not as good as Foden, and he can clearly carry a team because he's carrying Chelsea.
Yeah. Big club.
So I'm inclined to say that Cole Palmer would do good at a. So this might sound
A
crazy.
top 6 club.
He would do good at a club like Man City. As mad as that might sound.
Well, with fucking Doc. Did you see Doku today? That was actually a game plan Ten Hag actually had.
No,
though. That
Doku's
was
not
one
good.
of the only game plans
Doku's
he
not
had
good.
was,
No.
Hey, let Man City pass the ball to Doku and he's going to magically give you back the ball
Bro.
in the space of about a couple minutes.
Bro, people said
Touches.
Doku's good, yeah? Cool, he can play on both wings and he's direct, yeah? Yeah, but he's not good. Like, do you know how many Dokus I see like on the street
In Power
every
League?
single day?
No,
In Power League, yeah.
obviously.
No, that's what I mean.
That would be
Like I see these people every day. Like every Sunday league team, yeah. Obviously, from my part of South London, we're a bit like
Oh, there's
further out, yeah?
thousands of them in South London.
Every all white Sunday league team has got one Doku on there, yeah. Jermaine, Tolu, Jamal. I see these players every week. Dammy, yeah.
High socks.
Yeah, high
Great
socks.
highlights or something.
After the game, they go to the gym, they leg press 140.
Clean.
240. I've seen them do it. I've seen him leg press 240 and lock his knees out as well, asking for an injury.
Luck alone.
I've seen it all, bro.
Luck alone.
Like Jeremy Doku is not a good football player.
No.
Yeah, I said he must be okay if we ran the tapes because I believe that KDB would have said to Pep, yeah, there's something there. Okay, but I don't think that happened.
I don't think it was KDB that said that.
I think it was Vince.
I think it was the EDI committee at Manchester City.
Yeah,
The
Pep
what?
didn't sign
The
it.
EDI committee.
What the fuck's EDI?
The Equality, Diversity and Inclusion Committee at Manchester City. They went, Pep, brother, Akanji isn't cutting it.
It's a bit too.
Carl Walker, listen to him speak. The last one was Yaya. We need someone to come in and just appease because we don't have anyone.
Yeah,
And
they
Pep was
don't.
like, I'm not signing an African.
No, it's
But-
okay. He's African, but he's playing
Belgium.
for Belgium.
What can he do well?
But yeah, I rate Cole Palmer, man. I think he's a good player.
I rate Cole
But
Palmer a lot,
I
man.
can't put him in the Saka and Foden.
Now, for me, the reason why I rate Palmer because I said, come June, July in Germany, if Saka and Foden can't play, it has to be like Bowen or Palmer.
Not bad shout.
Like that's what it has to be.
I really like Bowen, but I also really don't like Bowen.
Nah, I like Bowen.
I like Bowen a lot, man.
One thing about Bowen is, and I'll just offer like a tactical view on why he shouldn't go to the World Cup. Why should Bowen go to the World Cup?
Because
He's from England.
he's from England.
No, but why-
and he scores.
what-
And Danny Dyer's his
He
girlfriend.
does what?
He
He
scores
scores.
Where does he play for West Ham?
like in the
Everywhere.
middle, like number 10.
Everywhere.
What does he play?
He plays striker.
Yeah.
I thought it was central. I always see him in the
No.
middle. I assumed he was playing behind the striker.
He plays striker. So if you're telling me
Because Antonio's injured, though.
exactly, but if you're telling me that Bowen should go to the World Cup because he's scoring a lot of goals whilst he's playing number 9, is he going to
No,
play
but
number 9?
he's been doing this on the right, Teach.
Not this level.
No,
'Cause-
not this much goals.
Because he never got an England team before. So if he should be in an England team because he's scoring goals whilst being a number 9 and he won't play number 9 for England, then why should he be in the team?
He's a good player, though.
We've
He's a
done
good
this.
player.
We've done this before. In 2016, maybe 2018, we took Fabian Delph. I think it was a World Cup year as a central midfield player, but he played that whole season at left back for Man City. That must have been 2000. Might have been 18. Yeah.
I love Jared Bowen and I think he's great, but the reason I don't think he should go to England is he's been playing as a number 9 now. He's not going to play as a number 9.
I thought it was number 10 because he's
Nah.
always central. He's number 9.
He's number 9.
Whenever I see him, he's there. So I'm assuming. Oh, you know what? I'm lying. I did know that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Speaking about
Oh, before we continue, just remind the guys that Chelsea stink. Carry on.
He's still 11th.
speaking of Victor Osimhen, I'm going to give you another player with the same profile.
As
Darwin Nunez.
Stop right there.
I thought he was going to say Ollie Watkins.
Stop right there.
No, not
Guys,
quite.
I've said
That's
this a
the
million times, yeah?
channels.
No. I've said this a million times, yeah?
Nah, Darwin's cold.
Darwin Nunez is just a black Victor Osimhen. They're the same person, yeah? You've never seen them both in the same place. And think about this. You guys are going to laugh, yeah? Osimhen wears a mask. When he takes the mask off, yeah? He's just Darwin Nunez.
Yeah.
They're the same person, I'm telling you.
That's why
But-
he always wears it.
But
I see it.
Darwin Nunez is better.
He is
Yes, slightly.
Absolute chaos.
He scored, obviously, a 99th minute winner away to Nottingham Forest to keep Liverpool's title hopes alive. They now sit top, 1 point ahead of City, 5 points ahead of Arsenal, but obviously Arsenal play tomorrow. That is Liverpool's 6th win in a row, only 2 losses in their last 20 games. Quadruple?
No.
I'm not sure at Liverpool. I said this from the beginning. They're trying to prove me wrong. I think with Salah in the team, they always have an advantage. But they're winning by hook or by crook, and I don't know how sustainable that is. We're in the final third of the season now, and pressure's mounting up. What's in their favour is the whole Klopp leaving
The series.
farewell.
Let's just be honest. It's the Netflix series that's keeping them going so long. Like, where have you got 99.55 fucking seconds from of extra time? How?
How?
Where?
And also on top of that, do you see the thing with the goalkeeper?
Bro, they're cheaters, man.
So basically,
I'm sick of Liverpool, bro.
the Konate clattered into the wrong goalkeeper.
He's thrown it back.
Yeah. Forest have got the ball. Ref's blown, okay? Because head injury. The ball should have gone back to Forest because they had the ball when the ref blew. Ref's given an uncontested drop ball to Liverpool. Yeah. A minute and a half later, they've gone up the pitch and scored.
As a non-top 6 fan, you guys have this all the time. I'm not shocked. You guys have it all the time. Let's not do that. Top 6 fan, like, I'm not saying it's like the reason why you guys win. I'm not that silly, but referees do.
Yeah, they do favour Man City and they do favour Liverpool.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not
I
anything.
give that to us as well. You lot do get bumped quite a bit.
Yeah.
There's something
Black people, innit?
something there with
Too many
Arsenal
blacks.
as well.
But
You
speaking
don't
of
get a lot of it as well.
speaking of Liverpool, I do actually have a question to ask you guys. Has Klopp's resourcefulness added or negated his legacy? Look at all the young players that he's brought through, all the players that he's won trophies with, where you think if that was any other manager, maybe other than Pep
Sir Alex.
and Sir Alex, they're not doing anything. Because I'm looking at, I don't even know these guys. Clark, Dans, I know Conor Bradley. They brought on a Zimbabwean. Shout out the Zimbabwean that they
See,
brought
they
on
was
the other
beating
day.
Chelsea with, You're telling me, the average age.
I said what I
These
said.
are
SP.
NPCs, bro.
I said what I said.
You know on FIFA every year how they just add like a few random
That's what it is, the
57
crowds.
overalls.
That's what they were, bro. He was dashing. I thought the light skinned guy with the afro, bro. That's me on pro clubs, bro. That's how I play, bro. Okay,
Yeah.
Teach.
No. I was, yeah. Do you think, because I had this argument with one of the Villa guys, shout out Aston Forza, but I said that if we call Pep the second best, then Klopp needs to be 2.5. Because
Yes.
Pep wouldn't be this good without Klopp pushing him this far.
Or cheating.
Every time you
Or cheating.
Every time you look at Pep's legacy, other than maybe last season, Klopp is just peeking over his shoulder. So if we're going to call Pep one of the greatest, don't we need to call Klopp also one of the greatest, because he's always just been a tiny bit behind
I
him.
rate Klopp. This is why we was having that argument. I can't remember what pod it was when we was talking about Klopp, and I was like, why I rate him? It's not just the one Premier League and the one Champions League, like. Because bro, like you said, Liverpool was in the mud. He didn't have the resources that Pep Guardiola's had to compete, but he's been competing throughout his whole time, and he might have 1 year off where they might be bad due to injuries, and he gets to have a break, unlike some other managers and other clubs that don't allow their teams to have breaks and stuff.
Spends half as much.
But yeah.
Carry on. Spends half as much, but carry on.
He's been working off of basically nothing.
Nothing.
And I saw something that when Liverpool employed him, they was looking for a manager who can do the best with no resources, basically. And he was numero uno.
Because he did it at
Net
Dortmund.
spend. Yes.
And he did it at
somewhere else
Mainz.
before. Yes. So that's why. And lo and behold, the results are in the pudding.
The results are in the pudding. Perfect.
He's upset because he doesn't have Wataru Endo's CDM. Imagine first having Wataru Endo's CDM and then being upset because he's injured. You know, he's played Joe Gomez CDM the past 2 games.
I noticed that yesterday.
He wanted Enzo. He wanted Caicedo. He ended up with Endo. And he ended up with... Who's the other guy he had in the...
Naby Keita.
Yeah. But he's going to make it work. But guess what, though? Their recruitment and McAllister, I need to. Because all I used to hear from Chelsea fans was, oh, Enzo Fernandez, the World Cup winner. He helped them and all of this and nah. And even Basuma. I used to hear about, oh, Basuma's this great player. I used to say, the real gem in Brighton is Alexis.
100.
Alexis.
100.
And it's been proven now.
Yeah.
For 30 mil, 35 mil.
But I used to just think of him as the guy that surely is English.
With the surname.
Yeah.
Scottish.
And then
Yeah.
And I researched him and I realised he was Argentine.
Very quickly. Very quickly.
Baller.
Top 3 Premier League managers of all time. I'll start with USB.
Sir Alex.
Yep.
Klopp.
Wow.
And Arsene Wenger.
Jess.
Okay. We go a bit left field here. Gary O'Neill. Legend of a man. Fucking great manager. Great person as well.
That's me, I'm giving the pod.
Gary O'Neill. Has Gattuso done Premier League?
No.
That's Gary O'Neill, man.
Gary O'Neill.
That's it.
1, 2, and 3. Gary O'Neill. I'll go number 1.
I genuinely do rate Gary O'Neill, by the way.
Oh, I know. Oh, trust me, I know.
I rate Klopp. I rate Pep's consistency.
Yeah, the thing with Pep is, I know that he's been given the perfect situation.
Everywhere he goes.
But
everywhere he goes.
a lot of other managers have been given the perfect situation and they have not done anything.
Not like this, DJ.
I think so.
I'm joking.
I'll go number 1, Sir Alex, just because
Heritage.
to do it over 30 years almost is crazy. I'll go number 2, Pep, and I'll go number 3, Jose Mourinho.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah, just because 15. I forgot
Jose, man.
Not gonna touch on it, but they conceded 15 goals. all season.
Sorry. I saw Wenger with Jose. Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot Jose.
Jose finished.
Prime Jose was.
Jose won treble,
Winner.
treble,
Winner.
treble.
Jose?
Jose.
Treble?
Treble. Won a treble at Porto,
Oh.
That's why I rate him.
treble at Chelsea.
What was the treble?
At Porto?
At Chelsea.
No, sorry. Chelsea was Premier League, FA Cup, Carling Cup.
Yeah?
I think so.
Possibly. Might be wrong, might be right. Who cares?
Fact check me. I'll allow you guys fact check me on that. But then also the season before that, he won the treble with Porto.
Yeah.
And then the season before that, he won the treble with Porto, but it was the
And then
Europa
look
League.
at Pep just winning the Champions League with the greatest team ever.
Yeah.
Going to Bayern Munich, winning the league there like everyone does, but Tuchel can't.
Mourinho had 10 men in the Camp Nou with
That's
Inter
insane.
Milan.
Fighting against the greatest.
If we look at that Inter squad, there weren't any bums. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Inter-
No.
I'll try Rob.
They weren't bums, but like a lot of those players were towards the end of their careers.
They were
Thiago
peaking.
Motts, Stanks, Milits, Mycons. Was that before?
Vesley.
Was that before he got burnt? Yeah, that was. Wait, Michael weren't there then times, was he?
Veggie
No,
Schneider.
Michael was there.
Samuel Eto'o.
Yeah.
Prime.
Yeah.
who was thrown out, by the way.
Schneider, prime. It was
Yeah.
a good team, but still, that Barcelona team was
The greatest, one of the greatest.
and
Yeah.
still a feat.
Okay.
But yeah,
Speaking of,
Oh wait. Have we done Liverpool yet?
yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Darwin Nunez.
Before we go, yeah, I realised that Luis Diaz and Marcus Rashford aren't too dissimilar. Yeah, you know, in one aspect is that we know that both players, Luis Diaz and Marcus Rashford, can hurt you, but over 10 games they probably won't.
Nah, just 1 or 2 games maybe.
Yeah.
if you're lucky.
Who? What? Diaz?
Both of them.
The only difference is
Well, they won't hurt you. I'm saying that's it. They can hurt you.
Oh no, they can,
but
but
over 10 games, yeah, they probably won't. Yeah, they might maybe 1 or 2 games.
in a
Like Luis Diaz is so good, but I'm looking for like output, and it's there
Final
sometimes.
ball.
It's not as bleak as Marcus Rashford, but for the level of ability he has, there's just
I told you since they found his dad, bro, he's not been kicking ball the same, bro.
yeah. And
He's
since-
still. It looks like it's there, but it's just.
like, the ability's there.
It's just
Like
not.
see with Rashford, I'm not sure sometimes. Apart from the goal today, but I look and I see where is the talent. But the thing they have in common is they can hurt you, but they probably won't.
kind of like Spurs, who ran out 3-1 winners against Crystal Palace over the weekend. Yesterday, in fact. Coming from behind again, while still finding things tough against a dogged Crystal Palace, who are actually kind of injury riddled.
Kinda.
But yeah, Werner scored his first goal of his Spurs tenure. But it did take Spurs 77 minutes to break the deadlock. What do we think?
Werner, another one, can hurt you, probably won't.
I'm not. I watched a lot of Werner at Chelsea. A lot of Werner. Like, a lot.
Yeah, could hurt you, probably won't.
But he scored his first goal of the season. But it did take Spurs 77 minutes.
And
He
goal,
did miss the run round the goalie.
yeah.
Round him twice.
And wasn't
to miss.
that goal a bit of self-implosion from Palace?
Yeah,
A bit of shocking defending. I'm not sure about Spurs.
I'm not even.
Before I get on to Spurs,
Scorch doesn't like when I say stuff bad about Spurs
He's
and
not here, man.
Ange and stuff, and
Yeah.
that he just plays on. You know when you play FIFA and you wanna like you're losing,
don't play
and
FIFA.
then you don't play FIFA. You play FIFA.
I play FIFA.
You know when you're losing, you need a goal. So what do? You press the right D to go to ultra attack.
Yeah.
That's what he plays on.
I know about that,
24/7.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Okay,
Tottenham fans are in.
they love it. But before we get into
Yeah.
Tottenham, I'm going to talk about Palace and Eberechi Eze because I've heard that people are looking at him as a winger. He's not a winger.
No.
I know he's black.
An 8.
He's like an 8, isn't he?
I'm asking you. I don't know.
Do you know what he
10
is?
or 8.
He's not a winger.
He's at 8.5.
Yes.
8.5. Exactly. Thing is, I come from an era where the wingers was Mark Overmars and they were very, very fast and they went in a straight line at 100,000 miles an hour.
Direct.
That's not Eze. Eze is good with the ball at his feet.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he's a good player.
And what wingers can score free kicks?
Like that.
David Beckham.
From,
Yeah.
was he a winger or was
No,
he a right
right mid.
midfielder?
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. I don't think David Beckham was as good as everyone makes out now.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, but that's another story.
Yeah.
Eze is good, but anyone else to sign him and wants to play him as a winger, you obviously haven't done your due diligence because he's not a winger.
I think it'd be good for Arsenal, you know? Like, you see that position that you're kind of trying to find now with the 8.
Exactly. Not a winger though.
Yeah, but I think he's more like...
Yeah,
he
yeah.
can defend better
Listen,
than
I think-
like Trossard or whoever you... would put
Havertz.
in there.
I
Havertz,
disagree
yeah.
with you saying he'd be better than them, but I feel like Eze could go into a team like Arsenal or Man
think
City or
they're better?
Liverpool. Pardon me?
You think they're better?
Who?
Havertz and thing in the 8, Trossard. Then you'd think Eze would be.
Havertz, tactically and underlying stats-wise, is a very valuable asset
off
to
the
Arsenal.
ball. Yeah, I said the
Yeah,
Jules.
Trossard, I don't think Eze is as good as Trossard.
He's not going to win the Jules. As much as him.
Yeah, but I don't care about Jules.
You
But
do. That's Havertz's main team.
I don't care about Jules. But yeah, no, if you're going to sign him. But just make sure you profile him right. Because
Does he go? Would you put him on the plane?
No, I wouldn't put him on the plane because when I look at him, I look at James Maddison as well, and I'm thinking that Maddison might not even start anyways. So you're playing second
He
fiddle.
ain't starting.
Huh?
He ain't starting.
Exactly. So you're playing second fiddle to a player who's not even going to start. I wouldn't play him on the wings. So believe it or not, I'm still taking Rashford. Yeah, but he's not starting any games.
No.
I'm taking Grealish. I'm taking Foden. I'm taking Saka.
Connor G.
I don't want to take Conji. He's not for England.
He is.
Mm.
You know what's magic? I think Eze's better than him, obviously. Clearly.
Yeah.
But I think for this moment,
When you're
in
playing,
time,
when you're playing
to run.
France, and they're just kicking ball around you,
need
you just
Conor
need to
Gallagher.
bring on Conor Gallagher, and you just need to wind him up and just go,
Give him a kickstart.
yeah,
Go on, Conor.
go on, my son. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Eze's ready, but he just needs to be. He needs to not go to Manchester United Sport Directive or Tottenham. Yeah, neither of those two teams, and he'll be okay. There was a bit of a loving after the game with Eze, Son, and some other black people.
Oh wow.
On my life,
I love him.
there was like in the centre circle after like change that out of their kit or like on their in their coats. They're just like proper like buddy, like as if it's already done.
I love Son. I love I love Son.
Proper guy.
Son. Yeah, Son Heung-min. I won't stay on Spurs for too long.
Thank God.
But Adam Wharton, I did a post on him. I'm buying stocks so
I don't know
early.
where he plays. What position?
CDM. He's a white 6'2" centre defensive midfielder
Short hair.
with
Skinhead.
A buzz cut.
skinhead,
Yeah,
buzz
skinheads.
cut, with his socks low, and he's silky as anything. And he's not doing stuff right now. But you know when you just look at a player and you just go, you're either going to break your leg and just never come back, and then we're going to see you at Tranmere Rovers in a few years, or you're going to be hyped as the next best thing. Adam Wharton, I'm buying my stock so early. I just love him. I think he's cold.
Cool.
Obviously, as soon as Crystal Palace took him off, they conceded 3 goals. That's what I'm saying.
Wow. There we go.
Speaking of conceding 3 goals, Aston Villa ran out 3-2 winners over Luton. I think I would put that game, as the Athletic put it, a perfect start, a terrible second half, but the villains still all 3 points.
It's not sustainable,
wanna watch that
TJ.
game.
It's not sustainable.
Hey.
When I
It's
watch-
not sustainable to be scoring last minute goals, TJ.
Not everyone can. Not everyone can go to
When-
Luton.
Well, when I saw that game,
I sent it to you. It's not an easy place to
I
go.
want to give a big shout out to Luca Digne and also to Anthony Gordon, because they were at Everton. They looked around and they said, "Get me out of here! Get me out of here right now! Let me go right now! Like yo, agent, let's go. No clubs, that doesn't matter. Just go." Because they saw the shit show that was about to unfold at Everton, and they got the hell out of there.
Yeah.
But where was that game? Away, right?
Kenilworth, yeah.
Not an easy place to go.
Not at all.
Yeah, City
still-
ground, Kenilworth, Emirates. You don't want to go there.
You don't want to go there at
You
all.
lot, man.
It was a difficult game. And I was on my friend Penno's channel. Shout out Penno. Any Aston Villa fans, go subscribe to Penno. I was on his YouTube channel earlier on in the week. I thought we'd draw 2-2 just because of that fact that it's a difficult place to go. However, we do have the second best striker in the league. Oliver, Gerrard, Hugo, Etikite Watkins. 16 goals, 10 assists, the most goal contributions in the league. Ollie Watkins has got 11 less contributions than Manchester United.
I still rate him.
I knew Ollie Watkins was the truth. This was last season, maybe the season before. He's made a diagonal run. Ball's come over the top, yeah. He's brought it down and then realised that his route to goal was blocked off. So he's dragged it onto his left foot and shot across goal, and he scored. I said, any man willing to gamble on his weaker foot in that position, I trust him.
Do you know why?
Because Gerrard said only run from here to here.
He doesn't have a strong foot. They're both as bad as each other. So he just shoots.
No,
He will shoot. He doesn't
will
care.
just shoot, bro.
Yeah.
He'll just shoot.
Like I said, you know what? I've seen enough because I know in that position there, you've got one option. We don't have time to check back.
Yeah.
We don't know what's gonna happen. All I know is if I kick it in this direction.
goal as well, you know.
Yeah.
I
I said this is a man that knows what he's doing. Like that wasn't pot luck. He scored that goal in training 8, 9, 10 times a session.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
He does this thing where he gets the ball and like, you know when like you shift and hit? He shifts and then hit.
Yeah.
He strikes the ball about a second and a half sooner than the goalkeeper thinks.
Like a Kane.
Yeah.
Like a
Exactly.
Kane. And he's so good at just grabbing the ball when we're playing badly and just scoring for no reason whatsoever. Most goal contributions in the league this season. Obviously, 1 goal behind a certain Erling Haaland. And he's had half the amount of chances as Haaland. Because people say, Haaland hasn't played as many games. Watkins has had half the amount of chances as Haaland. However, we could talk about Ollie Watkins. I want to talk about Leon Bailey very quickly.
I do as well.
He's Jamaican.
Come on,
8 goals, and he's actually Jamaican.
He's cooking.
Yeah.
8 goals,
He's the
8
reason.
assists. Do you know how many games he started?
I don't know.
7.
14.
But you took him off against us, and lo and behold,
What
you
happened?
didn't win the game. You probably
What
would have
happened?
won the
No,
game
we would have.
if Leon Bailey stayed on the pitch
We would've.
and continued to cook Lindelof like he was doing.
He's a 1 litre engine. He doesn't have much in him, but he'll
But he will do some stuff
Yeah.
with that liter.
for 60, 70 minutes
He
he
will
will
give
do
you
some stuff.
something. Even DRB gave you something yesterday. I saw it, I said, "Oh, Tej!"
Yeah, I
Did
could have.
assist.
Two of my most disliked Aston Villa players hooked up for
Assist.
our winning goal. So I'm not going to say anything this weekend. Douglas Luiz as well, 9 goals, 5 assists. I think Douglas Luiz will probably be the player that we sell in summer. Because at the end of the day, we're not a top 6 side. We can't hold on to players. We can't do that.
Is he trying to leave?
No one's trying to leave. But that's the way that football works. Is that when you get an offer and your club is willing to listen to
You
it,
have to take it.
you have to take it.
No, there's no take. We're Jamaican. Take it.
you have to
Yeah.
take it. I'm not Jamaican, but you have to take it.
The Bailey's on.
But yeah, because obviously you guys bid 25 million,
Yeah.
and we were like, please. He re-signed his contract. I think he goes for
74.
70, 80. I'm not saying he's worth it,
Yeah, no, but that's what he goes for.
but that's what he goes for.
Yeah.
Like that's the consensus.
I think he stays, man.
If Sandro Tonali, who literally was a gambling addict, was 65 million pounds, then Douglas Luiz is at least 70.
It was the awe of the AC Milan.
Yeah.
Like I rate Douglas Luiz. I think he's probably your top 3 players here.
Yeah.
Leon Bailey, but I think he missed his move, man. I think Arsenal was the right move for him.
He just got into the Brazil squad for the first time, to be fair.
Did you see the video on Twitter?
No.
His family walks around. They had the little FIFA card. Yeah, obrigado, obrigado,
I don't think-
obrigado.
Maybe you never know though. City might or Liverpool. You never know.
I think, to be fair, City had we bought him from City. He's City's academy,
yeah.
and they had a buyback on him after our first season for 15 million pounds. They could have just took him off of us, and Pep Guardiola went, "I'll go buy Rodri instead."
I think Villa's his level though, man. I don't think he should be.
I think
you rate him, but I think you might be rating him. Maybe I think you rate your club lower than you're rating him higher. I think.
But this is the thing.
Aston Villa are a big club.
This is the thing. Under every manager, he's done this. It's just under Emery, it's more refined. Like he's one of those players where you look at him and you go, "I can see him in like not that he will fit, but I can just see him in those." I can't see John McGinn playing for Arsenal.
No. I get
you know-
what you mean. Now.
do you know what I'm saying?
He's definitely got a higher ceiling.
Yeah.
I can. I left at 8.
Yeah, no.
Xhaka
I'll
will.
take McGinn at United.
Yeah.
We was linked with him before. I'll take McGinn.
McGinn and McTominay at
What?
United.
Let's go.
Glazers, you heard
Let's
it here first.
go.
Ratcliffe.
Jimmy.
Sir Jimmy. Do you know what he said about Mr. Mason?
I like Sir Jimmy, man.
Greenwood.
Do we say the name now? Has it
No,
been
Mr.
long
Greenwood.
enough?
Yeah.
He can come back.
He's playing in Spain now, innit? So it's
Fair enough. He said, "Well, we'll see what happens, innit?"
bro, have you seen what he's been doing in Spain?
Getting called by Jude Bellingham.
No, I'm just talking about yeah.
He's doing all right, though, isn't it?
No, he's doing better than Sancho that everyone was crying about.
I thought Mason Greenwood would have joined up to become one of the legendary Sanin, one of the 3 legendary ninjas of the Hidden Leaf. Greenwood, Saka, Foden. I thought that was England's front 3. Because I thought Greenwood was like a number 9.
He could play.
That's what he can do.
He used to Greenwood. Remember that?
Sports.
Remember that? Greenwood came in and he was just kicking ball
Yeah.
stupidly.
And he was striking
I
the
hate-
ball
I don't-
like he had
I hate
anger
it.
issues.
I hate the little rat, yeah, but when I see highlights of him now, I'm looking at him and thinking,
Bastard.
you wanker, bro.
Yeah,
you
'cause-
could have saved us Sancho. You could have saved us Anthony.
Yeah,
you
I'm
could have
back.
saved us so much pain.
Yeah.
And you was the answer. You was here.
Yeah.
I
You
was scared of
alright
him. I was
winner.
genuinely scared of
Yeah.
him because he's
You
mad
was
fast
alright
as well.
winner. Yeah.
No, do you guys know how fast he is?
He's
Bro, so
quick.
No, he's mad.
So he
fast.
hasn't played football in about a
about,
year.
About 14 months. I didn't
Gone
think
to
he
La
was playing
Liga and he's at Getafe cooking.
Yeah. Cooking.
So it's kind of looking like, not that Man United should keep him. I don't think we should keep him, but I'm just saying it's looking like he was actually the truth.
On a real one, do you know who I feel sorry for? I feel sorry for the Spanish women's team because they went and won a World Cup.
Yeah.
No one cared.
Yeah.
Then one of
The guy tried to grope one of them.
the Spanish Federation guy tried to grope one of them, and then the Spanish FA went, "Oh, by the way, we know that we don't care about you guys, but we've just signed Mason Greenwood."
They love him as well at Getafe.
So shout out all the Spanish women. My thoughts are there with you, but yeah, Greenwood was kicking ball.
He's a baller, man. He's the truth.
Yeah,
I give that to him.
it's just a shame that he is.
So Jimmy ever thinks like, hey man, like Green can come back, like
He
He
doesn't talk
can't.
like that. It's English.
Oh, have you heard him talk?
No, I haven't.
He's sick, man.
That's what-
He actually talks like, like a billionaire attitude. I thought he
Yeah.
came across as like, but when I heard him talk, I said, "Oh, you about your shit, man.
Diary of a Billionaire.
I wasn't familiar with your game."
But,
Said Jim.
Are we done? Are we gonna keep going?
Villa.
No,
Just
yeah,
Villa.
we'll talk about Villa. But do you know what? Like,
Nah, I wanna
Aston
go.
Villa, we're now fourth. I think we're
Can you guys can genuinely get Champions League, can't
Yes,
you?
Yeah.
better get it.
Yeah. because now, and this is not me trying to put United under the bus. I'm going to do it anyway. We're 11
Please,
points
thank
ahead of you now.
No, top four's done. Top four's done.
But the thing that makes me happy,
The only thing that's like the only team that's gonna get top four now is Aston Villa,
or Tottenham.
and I don't even think Spurs will, because I've seen Spurs' fixtures, but they don't.
we
they-
we
I
played
think
it this
Aston
week.
Villa will, but I actually don't want Aston Villa to get Champions League.
I wouldn't mind. But
No, you
that'd
would,
be
because it's
insane.
like seeing Newcastle. No one wants to see Newcastle.
That's what I wanted to say, yeah.
However, we've
League,
won.
bro.
We've won the Champions League.
I'll say.
So we're
Just hit
we're-
up just with that one.
we're returning. To
Oh, back. Yeah.
Newcastle. It was like, oh,
why, hey, man?
Yeah. These man was just like
Can I say?
been about 8 years. Sorry.
Can I just say that
Top four's done, bro. It was done when we lost to Fulham.
Newcastle, yeah. I'm so glad that they're doing badly
Same.
now. I'm so glad.
You know, I was cheering you guys on when you smashed them the other
Thank you,
week.
thank you. I could hear
You
you.
never,
I
bro.
wanted 6.
I would have bought tickets for that game and sat in that fucking Arsenal
I
stand
want
by the
6.
clock end and chair with that fucking red and white thing on. I hate Newcastle.
It was
bro.
when Eddie Howe had the audaciousness to go,
Audaciousness,
we
thank
are
you.
down 3-1. Let me bring on Jacob Murphy. Stop it.
But you know what though? I like Villa because
No,
they're coming
3-0.
with the
It was
humble.
3-0 when
They're
he
coming with
brought
the
on Murphy.
humbleness.
We don't think we're nothing.
Yeah, it's just humble. You see Newcastle, bro. They came out wicked and bad, bro. Like, yeah, we come top four. We're here now. We got peas.
Yeah.
What?
This
Chat
year's
to-
top four.
chat
Next
to
year,
me.
who
You see
knows?
the-
Might
you
win
see
it.
The drip.
Yeah.
You see
Oh,
the drip.
gosh.
Dickheads.
I was that dickhead younger before, but you used
You
to send
dumb.
shot. But you see me now, shining.
Yo, I beg my shut
Hey.
up. Poor
They got
shit.
relegated twice.
Ice on the wrist.
Yeah,
That's
Andy
what I'm
Carroll
saying,
brought
but
them
they got
back.
the ice on the wrist.
Yeah.
Did they just?
Yo,
they had a date, they had a good
I can't
date.
one sec. I'm on the phone, big man. Chill.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? They was moving like that. I
Nah,
know.
Champions League, innit?
Yeah, come. That's
Two
how they're
Nami,
moving
done,
now.
no?
Come on, new school, but now look at them.
Trust me.
8th, 9th.
Exactly.
Dave, yeah.
Dickheads.
Well,
Pricks.
I mean, they did put away Wolves yesterday, 3-0. I'll touch on this one.
Nah,
No.
cool.
There's no O'Neill
No.
shaming
Yeah.
on this podcast.
We don't shame Gary O'Neill.
No.
Yeah, it was a freak result.
It was a freak one.
Fulham 3, Brighton 0.
So we got to talk about Roberto Zerbi.
Yes. Can we speak about this guy?
Yeah,
Thank
we got to
you,
speak about
thank
Roberto because
you.
I've been like just at home this week, just like twiddling my thumbs and just saying, literally Roberto Zerbi. Like, are we sure?
Are we ready? Do you remember
Like-
what I said earlier about the one season, the one?
Exactly. And remember, he
Manager.
inherited. Obviously, I didn't know who he was when he was in Shakhtar. Where was he?
It was at Sassuolo
Sassuolo. Why did I think Shakhtar?
because he was there
He was
before
there
as
as
well.
well.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's why him and Mudryk are boys.
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So like, I didn't know this man before. He's coming to a new build property.
Establishment.
Let's not pretend he laid the groundwork.
No, it's new builds.
Yeah, it was a new build. It was already done. Yeah,
Everything.
you maintained it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maintenance.
like new build, cool. Yeah,
to pay the maintenance.
yeah. You didn't even add a loft extension. You didn't even do a conservatory. You literally just moved in
Yes.
and kept it tidy.
Furnished.
It was already furnished.
Yes. Curtains.
Yeah, naval watch was set up. Yeah, like there's permits on the street just in case like the ruffians on the park because the train station's right there. Like everything's patterned already.
Ready.
You just moved in and maintained the hedges. That was all you done.
I have never agreed with you more.
no.
I have been saying since he came in, and I had to see whatever, that Roberto De Zerbi is not as good as everyone thinks he is. And do you know why I say that?
Because he's Italian?
He's a hipster.
He's a hipster.
Ah.
He's a vegan.
Do you guys remember?
He's one of the vegan
He's
managers.
Hector Bellerin.
He's a vegan manager. Bro.
Whoa.
It's
Jesus.
a trend.
Yeah, do you
He's a
remember?
trend. Do you remember? This is when I grew up on football. I grew up on football, the Wigan Athletic days, the Portsmouth days,
Yeah, the real football days. Yeah.
Charles Nzogbi.
Nico
Charles-
Cruncher.
the Nico Crunchy days,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, the heyday.
How many managers did you see within the 2000s finish 6th, 7th, 8th? Bolton Wanderers, what was his name?
Sam.
Sam.
Allardyce, Martin Yole,
Oh.
Paul Jewell,
Oh.
Paul.
Tony Pulis.
Yeah. Ian Dowie.
Just because Ian Dowie, just because a manager
Kirbishley.
finishes 6th does not. I get that he's playing whatever football, but we also need to talk about the fact that he's held 3 from Fulham. He's held 4 from Luton. He's held 6 from Aston Villa. This is the manager that you guys are talking about as the next great thing. I've just given you 13 goals across 3 teams that aren't even the top teams in the league right now.
Not even the first page.
He just held 3 from Fulham. Evan Ferguson, the next greatest thing, Mr. Ireland. He hasn't scored in 17 games.
Hasn't
The next
started.
Harry Kane they were saying
Hasn't
about
really
the
been starting.
Ferguson
Hasn't really
guy.
been starting.
Yeah.
I don't think he
You gonna
has.
back him like that? I think he's an amazing player, but I think he was just a tranquil.
Everyone went, oh my gosh, he's white and he's kind of British and he can score goals.
And he's young.
6 goals in 25. I don't care how many games he started.
I wonder how many
I
starts
don't
he's in.
care how many games he
starts,
started.
how many starts.
He hasn't scored in 17 games.
Yeah. My issue is that like I want to know what staff he brought with him. I know he brought a few backroom staff, but I feel like the backroom staff, like the recruitment, they were already there. A lot of players were coming in already.
Bro, Chelsea's been smashing them.
Yeah, and exactly. Yeah. So it's easy stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, it is stuff.
Obviously, he done well to maintain,
a piece. Yeah.
but I feel like now, like he's decided to knock through that wall, yeah, and make it like an open plan, living space. Yeah, that's what they call them nowadays, and it's showing that like nah, because you've built an open plan toilet. Like what the fuck? Like, what are you thinking? So I'm not sure, but I hear his name touted with like Barca and United. That's the 2 teams I've heard.
Chelsea.
Is it Chelsea as well?
Of course, they take everything that's Brighton. Why would they not be linked to him? Of
I'm
course, they're
gonna-
linked
It's
to him,
copyright.
bro.
Yeah, that might be copyright. Let me turn that off.
Of course, they're
Yeah.
linked to him.
But yeah, let's go home because I'm tired.
Football's in the mud, though, bro. This is what I keep telling you. From goals, from players, from world-class players, from the managers. Like, the only up-and-coming manager right now
With Mikel Arteta and Xabi Alonso
is Xabi Alonso.
and Arteta. Remember, this is Arteta's first job. So this is Alonso's second, for being honest. No, it's not his second job. No, it's not his second job.
It's
It's
first.
his first job too.
Arteta's a good coach, isn't it?
Arteta's done okay.
What's
man.
do you know how crazy that is? Look at all the best. Look at all the great managers right now. Arteta,
Great.
Arteta, even Klopp.
Ten Hag.
What's his name? Who you just said? Xabi Alonso.
Ten Hag.
They were all CDMs.
I thought about this, because I was thinking like, but then again with CDM, because then you look at CM and there's 2 that stand out as very bad managers, Gerrard and Lampard.
They were English. They were English.
Because then you look at another CM who was okay, unfortunately, Zidane. I know it was just at Real Madrid. He wasn't English.
I don't know what's
And he won 4 Champions Leagues.
Is he a good manager?
I said
He won 4
unfortunately.
Champions
I said
Leagues.
unfortunately because we like, can we really judge? It was all at Madrid.
Genuinely, even if Zidane is not a good manager, he won 4 Champions Leagues.
What did that Chelsea guy win? Martinez, right?
Di Matteo.
Di Matteo.
He was sent to mid. He won the Champions League.
Thierry Henry, horrible manager.
Awful manager.
Fabregas, horrible manager.
He's just starting.
Oh, he's at
Como.
Como,
Living his
yeah.
life.
Yeah, man.
Thiago Motta.
Good manager.
He's like 5th in the Serie A right now.
Wasn't he at PSG before?
Yes.
Yeah, he was a CDM. Now he's
No.
Inter.
In their youth team coaching.
yeah, and now he's at Bologna CDM.
This
He's
is what I'm saying, because football's such in the mud now. All these little hipster guys, if they just have a decent little system or something, they're gonna have a good. They're gonna
but
have a good season.
it's because it's so hard right now.
Not
in
more
football.
though.
Yeah, but I think in football right now, football is like a perfect representation for just like society.
The world is
We
in
have
the
reached
mud.
a point where we,
I'm tired.
no, not even, but we have innovated to the point where now we're looking around and we're going, what else can we change? What else should we change? So you get a manager like Zerbi coming in, and because he tells the centre backs to put the studs on the ball, everyone's going, oh, wow. So like, there you go.
This is why the last table didn't last.
But this the reason I love football right now is because I could go home right now. Obviously, it's quite late. But let's say I go home and there's a championship game on. I could go watch Plymouth versus Coventry, and I can see a very, very, very good game footballing wise. If I did that 20 years ago, if I even dared 20 years ago to watch Plymouth versus Coventry, I'd be asleep in the first 15 minutes.
The reason why I'm so angry is because I grew up watching Millwall.
But that was the purity of football.
Yeah.
Like, get some Premier League.
Zerbi, have you seen him play football in his heyday?
No, was he good? No.
You'll be
He's
surprised.
got a decent surname, though. I thought he was like a footballer or
Listen.
something like
If
that.
you see the Zerbi, his highlight reel, you guys would be like, why have you not heard of this man as a football player? He's like basically, who's the guy you sent me on? It might not have been you. Championship legend. There's a player, man.
Trundle.
Lee Trundle.
Oh, yeah.
The
The
Zerbi,
The Ronaldinho.
the
of the
Zerbi
championship.
is giving me Lee Trundle vibes
Okay.
on my life. But that's enough. Are we going home?
West Ham beat Everton 3-1.
Everton, they got the 4 points back. And
Which is
they just gave them back to West Ham.
Do you know why this is great? My bullet point, Everton got 4 points back and decided to give it to West Ham.
Yeah. We'll keep one. keep the change.
Did you see Souček's goal?
Yeah, good
I
goal,
did.
Yeah.
He will never score a goal ever again. I don't think he
You
ever
don't think
has.
so?
He was even shocked. Did you see his celebration?
Yeah,
he was
man.
like,
You know that? I know you've hit a ball like that before, though. When you've cut across it,
yeah.
and it's done that.
Yeah.
And it was raining,
Yeah,
so like the ball just had an extra bit of.
I think you might have, don't you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I used to, but my ankles are gone now. I can barely even
Bro.
kick a ball. They're finished. They're on like.
Yeah, no man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it happens.
I wanted to say something on Fulham very, 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 very quickly. Rodrigo Muniz, 5 goals, 5 games. I love the Premier League because in January, February, March, mid-table managers just go, "Oh, you guys have never heard of this guy in your life, have you?"
Here
There
we
you
go.
go.
Goals.
There you go.
You wouldn't know.
And that has been the Armchair Gaffers, guys. Thank you for joining in today. Sorry about our inconsistency, but everything's happening right now behind the scenes. It's crazy. You guys have got no idea, but you'll be pleasantly surprised in a few weeks' time. For those of you new to Armchair Gaffers, if you made it this far, you obviously like us, so you're already subscribed. So I haven't got to tell you to do that. For those of you that haven't made it this far, you won't get this message because you haven't made it this far.
Be sure to comment.
Please.
Peace.